Beautiful jewelry.
At Spencer & Keene Fine Jewelry Studio. Design or shop now at morgantownjeweler.com.
It's Spencer and Keene, yeah, it's fine jewelry.
We make jewelry for every moment.
Well, sometimes it's for like an engagement ring or marriage. Sometimes it's for a special occasion. Jewelry is perfect for gifts.
Spencer & Keene Fine Jewelry Studio.
My mom makes beautiful jewelry.
Design or shop now at morgantownjeweler.com.
It's Spencer and Keene, yeah, it's fine jewelry.
At Spencer & Keene Fine Jewelry Studio, we embrace unique.
A type of necklace, maybe. It's a bunch of different colors.
And since we do everything in-house, we can make any dream come true.
Make it kind of look like a rainbow.
Embrace unique.
My mom makes beautiful jewelry.
Hello. I am needling some metal. This is some of the white gold that was reused from last week. Last week we had, let's see here, that cluster square ring that had little baby diamonds kind of bypassed around the sides of it. And we had the kind of the vintage antique mounting for the smoky quartz. And so I'm playing around with those pieces again because this morning I was getting ready to do today's design for the pieces this week. And someone just had to have the jade ring. So the jade ring is sold. I couldn't melt it. I couldn't take it apart. I couldn't melt it. I couldn't show it. I'm not even going to show you what I designed. I'm not going to show you what I designed because it doesn't matter. Because it's not here. So thank you to the person who purchased her new jade ring. I think she's pretty excited about it. She had to get here this morning before we melted it, and she did. She made it just in time. Just in time. So, she sent us a message through Facebook, and since we were here setting up for the live stream, she is now the proud owner of that lovely antique jade ring. There she is. Oh, no, that's my pleasure. I'm glad that it found a home. So that's the whole point of what we do here. We love it when we have those little individual pieces that need to find their home. And that jade ring found her home. Aw. So thank you. I hope you love your ring. And, I suppose I could... If you ever need to add, I was gonna add diamonds to the sides of it. That's what I was gonna do. So I was gonna bling it out, because you can't say no to diamonds. Diamonds are fun. So we still have that ring that we are going to take apart today. So this was just a refresher on what we were going to melt today. And we're still going to do that today. So I am still going to take apart this channel set diamond band. There are 13 baguette diamonds in this band. If there's anyone out there that needs this before I disassemble it, it's you have 1 minute? I don't know, maybe 2. I could give you the 3-minute warning. 3 strikes, you're out, right? So I still have this. And then, of course, if we do need to add this to the sides of your jade ring, just let me know. Bring it back. I can put the diamonds along the sides of it, because diamonds are fun. But anyway, we're still going to take that apart. And yes, I am still playing with these other pieces and parts for the design that we were talking about last week. This is not the design. This was my daughter doodling. This is just a doodle page. That's Old MacDonald. Yep. Anyway, no, we were over here. So we were looking at these different designs, and so there were some comments about this one. There were some comments about this one that I think we liked, and I don't know, I just keep on playing back and forth with the different pieces. So, you know, we'll see exactly how that turns out. But in the meantime, while we're doing that, this ring needs to be melted and disassembled. So let's do that. So last chance, originally $3,000. This ring is on sale for the rest of my sentence. Oh yes, Patricia, the jade ring did survive. Yeah, I know, but you missed it, Patricia. You could have had it, but it wasn't just wasn't meant to be. Anyway, so this ring originally $3,000, and it is on sale for $1,200, which is a great price for 1 carat total weight of diamonds. Look at that. Those are nice, clean, beautiful diamonds. They just need to be rearranged, right, into something slightly different. It is 14 karat yellow gold, 1 carat total weight of diamonds, size 8.5. I know, yay, right, Patricia? I know, it's cool. So let's take it apart and let's melt it, and then let's see what we can do with it. So let's see here. Let's look at the best way to take out channels. So what I'm going to do is I am going to start by cutting into the side of the channel over here and flip my bench pin over so that I have a nice flat surface. And I can use my handy dandy saw with my teeny tiny blade. Look at how small it is. It's so cute. Okay. It's very, very small. It makes it easier to cut into things. And yeah, we're going to start by cutting the side of the channel. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do it with my cutting disc instead, because I can. All right. And then we can open up the channel. Let me find, there we go. These look good. I'm gonna kind of just open this up from underneath, and I already have diamonds falling out like loose teeth. I'll just get one. Where'd the second one go? Did it go down into the, it went down. Oh, there it is. It's on my finger. Okay, there we go. Where's my little cup? Let's get a little cup. I'll put the diamonds in the cup. Now all of these baguettes are slightly different in width, so they are all the same length, just different widths. So that can kind of present its own design challenge. Nope. They're just, okay, there we go. I'll cut this little bottom bridge over here. There's a couple more. Another one. I'm just rolling the gold back. So you can kind of see so far what I'm doing here. Just kind of rolled that metal around. I won't lose them, I promise. That's why I've got this little cup. Okay, I know. It's the danger of sending diamonds flying. Okay. Dink. Come on. Okay. We've got them. Okay. So here's our little cup of diamonds. And then there's the rest of our gold. Now, when I'm looking at this gold, the thing that I'm looking at in terms of repurposing, I've talked about rhodium in the past and how if any gold, any white gold has rhodium on it, which is that bright white coating that makes white gold look super bright white, because the natural color of white gold is actually, it's a little bit of a champagne color. So to make white gold look like platinum, rhodium plating is used to give it that bright white finish that platinum would have in fine jewelry. So on the inside of this ring, we can take a look and you can see that it's actually white on the inside of the channel. It's actually white, which means that it was rhodium plated inside of the ring, which also enhances the color of the diamonds. So if the diamonds don't show the yellow metal through and they're showing white, it makes the diamonds appear brighter white, which, you know, these diamonds are top color. I am not a gemologist and I'm not going to have John take a look at them. But they are, you know, if safely, they're probably F color. I mean, I really don't see any sort of yellow in these, but again, I'm not grading them in the proper way. They're not clean. I don't have them with a white background. I'm not using proper lighting. You know, there's all sorts of different ways that you're supposed to use to make sure of the color grade. But anyway, so there's rhodium on the inside of here. Now I can try and clean that off. And if I were using customer's gold, I would try and clean that off just to preserve as absolutely much of the metal as possible that was originally customer's metal. Sometimes if we have a case like this and I really can't remove the rhodium, the other option is to take these two little scraps and then weigh them. And let's say that they weigh 1 gram. Then I can go and I can take 1 gram of 14 karat yellow gold that we have and mix it in with your gold so that, you know, this, where I really can't get in there and remove the rhodium effectively, that way I can still send these to the refiner and not actually lose the gold, but we keep the same value for the customer to make sure that you don't lose anything either. So there's still a little bit of rhodium on there. And I can probably cut it out. The other side. Okay. So that's pretty safe to say that we have removed all of the rhodium. So that's what we have left. That's what we can definitely melt down today and reuse. And so let's do that. Maybe we'll put this other gold aside. So we can definitely, let's see what we get with that. And I've got just these little other pieces of 14 karat scrap. And you know what? I am going to see how much these weigh so that we can see exactly what that channel set ring turns into if I substitute, or I could just guesstimate. I could guesstimate too, I suppose. Okay, it's probably about this much. We'll do that. So what I'm doing is I'm looking at the thickness of this metal versus the thickness of what I have over here. And this is twice the thickness of this. I've got two sides of this, so I am going to say that I need about that much. It's all very cryptic. I thought about so many things at the same time. What's that? All right, let's put this aside. Where's our crucible? There it is. Oh, okay. So let's melt some gold. We can melt down this channel ring. And while I'm doing that, does anyone have any ideas of what they want me to make with those diamonds? I could make a bar necklace. I could make 2 bar earrings. Ooh, just earrings, bar earrings. That could be cool. Think about it. Okay. Oh, this is really heavy. I mean, it's not like really, really heavy. It's just a little heavy. So this is where I pour gold into. And there's all these different openings for different amounts and thicknesses of gold. And I am just going to use, I think, the smallest hole that I have over here. Let me see here. Is this, maybe we can flip this around. I don't know. That seems like a good spot. Okay. So let's melt some gold. He's just a little guy. Aww. All right. Okay, here we go. Let's see what we have. All right. All right, so this is what it looks like when it comes right out of pouring into the ingot maker. You can see we've got these pieces on the side. Okay, these are called flashing. And sometimes I like to imagine what these different shapes are because, you know, like this one, what is that? It's a goose or a duck, definitely. I mean, look at it. You've got the head, you've got the body. He's like shaking up his feathers. Sorry. Okay. And then over here, maybe that's a woodpecker or a crow, or maybe it goes this way. Maybe it's a flower. Oh, it's an angel. This is what artists' brains do. They look at things like this and they imagine what they could possibly be, which is also, you know, how I design. you look at what you have in front of you and you have to imagine what you can do with it. It's just a matter of being creative. Okay, so did we have any thoughts out there, people? Did anyone think earrings versus pendant? I don't know. I think, like I said, we've got different widths here. Some of these are kind of fat. Some of these are kind of skinny. I mean, there's nothing that says that we have to use all of them either. I think I said that there were 13. Let's look at them again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yep. So, well, we'll have to come up with that at some point of what we're going to make for those. I'll have to draw something up. We'll take a look at that. So, in the meantime, I still have that one that I'm working on. We still have the cuff bracelet. I can give you a little update on the cuff bracelet that I was working on. So a couple weeks ago, we had started working on a pendant. Sorry, I'm changing gears. I see someone is commenting a pendant that is a vertical bar. Yeah, I know. I kind of like that too. I kind of like the pendant that's a vertical bar. I think that might be the best use because yes, they're all the same width, or I mean the same length, but they're different widths. So maybe I could even spread them out. Maybe there could be spaces in between. Maybe they're stair-stepped. Yeah. Maybe I could add some color to it. I don't know. But yeah, I think that's a good idea. Okay, so a couple weeks ago, I was working on this huge bracelet that I'm still working on, and I slightly changed how I was going to set the large stone. I made it into a double bezel. So I added some silver onto the side of this gold bezel, and I'm going to be adding that onto the top over here. It's a process. We got to see what happens. And the other reason why it was taking so long for me to get this done is because, sometimes when your child brings home a sickness and then passes it to the other child, and then that child passes it to the mom, and then suddenly you've got 3 children who are sick, and then you're sick and you're trying to take care of them and you're sick at the same time. It doesn't work very well for jewelry making. Yeah. So that's why this one's behind. But this will be pretty cool. So let's see here. I've got this, which sits in here pretty nice. Sit. Think about it. Okay, there we go. And that'll sit down just a little bit. And then side of this, I probably will end up cutting some holes into the side of this. And then I still need to add the gold piece along this side and add flush set diamonds to that side, and then the rest of the texture that I was going to do. But this is coming along. I can't wait to see this done. So this will be pretty cool. Or it could just be a pendant, just like that. No, let's make it into the bracelet because that's way more fun. Yeah. Okay, well, hey, we could start making this little bar into what we need for the bar pendant. Why not? Let's do that, and then I will show you what we're going to be melting next week. So what I'm going to do for that is I am going to measure the width of my diamonds. I guess also I have to decide if I'm going to channel set them again, just like they were in the ring, or am I going to do it with prongs? I think channel setting kind of makes sense because then you have like a nice long sleek look, just like it was in the ring. except it would just hang vertically right down the neck, and I think that makes sense. So let's just take a look at the width of these. I've got just about 3.5. So to make sure that I have room for channel setting, I'm gonna want my band to be at least 4.5 if I have 3.5. And so now let's measure what I have here. Now this is a full cylinder. It's a full cylinder at just about 4 millimeters. So I'm going to roll it square, and then I'm just going to kind of flatten it out a little bit. And this should actually create exactly what I need, because it was already what it needed to be. I'm just going to do it again. All right. You could follow me to the rolling mill if you want. Who's seen me do the rolling mill before? Okay, well, if you want to see what happens when I roll gold, come with me. Okay, so this is our rolling mill, and I have 3 options on the rolling mill. This makes something square, this makes something flat, and this makes something half round. So flat on the bottom and domed on the top. So I'm going to start with the square section, and I'm going to put it in and roll. Gonna make it a little bit smaller. Let's measure it. I've got 3, so now I'm gonna start flattening it. Okay, let's measure it again. Got 3.5. I've got 4.3, just a little bit further. And I've got plenty for what I need, because I need to clean up the sides so it'll come back down to 4.5. All right. All right, so while we're getting set back up with the bench, well, thanks, Lori. So it doesn't have to be warm to flatten it. So after I poured into the ingot maker, into the ingot, it annealed the metal. So it made it relatively soft. But at this point, I am now work hardened again, which means that because like you can see right now, it's got a little bit of a curve to it. I need to flatten that out. I need to be able to work with it. So I'm going to anneal it again, and that'll soften up the metal again so that I can once again kind of work with it. So we'll anneal the gold. Just toasting it lightly, not a full-on, burn or anything, just lightly toasting. All right. So now we are annealed, And I'm going to quench it in my water, which is over there. You can't see it. It's a mystery. Okay, got it. And so now I am back to being relatively soft and malleable. So my next part is hammering it flat, because like I was saying, we've got a little bit of a bow on the metal. You can see, there we go. You can see it's not totally flat. So I can hammer it flat. There we go. Now we're nice and straight. So we're nice and straight, and I've got kind of these edges that are a bit funky. I can also file those nice and flat. Get my nice gritty file here. I think this is a number 2. Is it a number 2? I think it's a number 2. That doesn't mean anything to most people. But I'm going to take these edges and file them nice and flat. And that gets me well on my way to having a pendant, believe it or not. Now flip that over, make it a little easier to hold it. Ooh, excuse me. So I think we're almost flat there. Let's see what we've gotten down to with measuring. I'm at 4.65, which is still over my 4.5 of what I need. You know, I still need to come down a little bit, but I still have a good amount of room for my diamonds. So, just for fun, let's see what this is going to kind of look like with diamonds. So we've got our diamonds, we have our sheet, and eventually we will set these in here. And I know it's a little far from the camera. Ooh, this could be cool too. I could flush set them in instead of channel setting them. It would kind of have like a more bold, contemporary look to it. So channel setting them in, that would just be kind of more of classically what you would do. That would be normal, but we are not normal here. I mean, no, we're not normal. No. Ooh, it kind of reminds me of a zipper. Flip over, diamond. Thank you. So we could either group them together and have a shorter pendant, or we could space them out. We could use the whole length of this pendant, of this piece of gold that I rolled. It could go either way. Let's see here. So that's what we have so far. We've got plenty of room to set all of those diamonds, all of those 13 diamonds. You know, the pendant could be horizontal, it could be vertical. You know, I could flush set the diamonds directly in to the metal and leave little spaces between them, or I could channel set them and have just a nice line of diamonds going all the way down. either way, it's a pretty cool look, and I think that'll turn into a really great pendant. So we'll see how that turns out. In the meantime, let me show you what we have for next week. So next week, on sale this week, yes, starting as of right now, we have these two bracelets that are, let me see here. I can get them in both cameras at the same time. Wow. They are 22 karat yellow gold. Each bracelet is normal price of $1,900. They are solid 22 karat yellow gold. Okay. And so these two are on 60% off. And so let me see here. I know I have some sort of calculation device somewhere. Or it might even be there.
$760 each.
$760 each. $760 each. Okay, and these bracelets, let's see here. I could probably fit them on. I could fit them on. They're like a decent size. So they've got those two bracelets. And I have these two beautiful diamond rings. This ring, let's see here. It is regularly priced $1,100. It is on sale for $590. And it is, let's see here, the center is just over a quarter carat. Sorry, I'm not in the camera. I wasn't even paying attention to myself. The center is just over a quarter carat. The side diamonds are about 1/10 of a carat total weight. They're just little bitty guys. Pretty little ring. Pretty little diamond ring is 14 karat white gold. Second ring that I have, this ring normal price would be $1,275. And does that make sense? That doesn't make sense.
What we have? 1,000 and $14.95 for some reason.
Okay. Well, anyway, it's 60% off. And the center diamond is a quarter carat. Center diamond's a quarter carat, and then there's a quarter carat of little tiny diamonds in the halo and on the sides and underneath the halo. There's all sorts of little bitty diamonds like everywhere on this guy. Both of them are very pretty. And so if you need these in your life, or if someone in your life needs these, you can let us know, especially because, as we know, Valentine's Day is coming up, and we are actually having a pretty awesome Valentine's Day sale. If you make a purchase over $1,500, over $1,500, then we have a free diamond necklace for you. It is just a simple solitaire lab-grown diamond set on a nice dainty chain. We have yellow gold and white gold versions in 14 karat, and that is free with your purchase of $1,500 or more. So if you need a gift for someone of jewelry and you'd like to actually get them too, then we have that. The gift also comes with a very yummy chocolate bar and beautiful Valentine's Day wrapping. So we can make you all set for Valentine's Day, doubly set, because you can purchase one piece of jewelry and get one free. It's pretty cool. So the other deal that we have going on right now is for our permanent jewelry. It is buy one, get one in sterling silver or yellow gold fill. And those appointment slots are filling up fast. I'm not sure how many we have left, but not many. So check out our post about details on that on Facebook. It is running, that whole BOGO deal is running now through the 17th?
Or the 10th through the 17th.
The 10th through the 17th.
Valentine's week.
That whole week. Yes, that whole week. That's right. So, schedule your time with your friend, with your sweetheart, with your daughter, with your mother. I mean, Valentine's Day is for everybody. It's for people to show their love to each other. So, our BOGO deal for permanent jewelry, free diamond necklace. A free diamond necklace? What? Okay. And we're going to make some cool jewelry out of these pieces next week, unless someone needs them for themselves. All right. In the meantime, thank you so much for joining us today. I am glad to have seen you. Can't wait to see you next week. If anyone has any thoughts, questions, comments, or concerns, don't forget to message us, call us, let us know what you think, and have a great week. Bye.
At Spencer & King Fine Jewelry Studio, we embrace unique.
A type of necklace, maybe. It's a bunch of different colors.
And since we do everything in-house, we can make any dream come true.
Make it kind of look like a rainbow.
Embrace unique.
My mom makes beautiful jewelry.
At Spencer & King Fine Jewelry Studio. Design or shop now at morgantownjeweler.com.
It's Spencer and Keen, yeah, it's fine jewelry.
We make jewelry for every moment.
Well, sometimes it's for like an engagement ring or marriage. Sometimes it's for a special occasion. Jewelry is perfect for gifts.
Spencer & King Fine Jewelry Studio.
My mom makes beautiful jewelry.
Design or shop now at morgantownjeweler.com.
It's Spencer and Keen, yeah, it's fine jewelry.